Hi, my name is Lilika and today we're going to be looking at the conventions of reviews, blogs and diaries. These three types of text are all a specific type of recount, and we're just going to be looking at what goals and purposes each of these types of texts have, so that if you ever need to write one or maybe analyze one, you have a feel for it and you at least know where to start. So firstly, let's talk about the conventions of reviews. One thing that you'll see over and over again in a review is that the tone is usually formal. Though it is someone giving a personal opinion, it's mostly just stating facts and giving you it as quickly and as directly as possible. When people are reading a review, they just want to know whether they should watch a movie as quickly as possible. They don't want to hear your entire life story. So that is why the tone will usually tend to stick to being more formal than not. Also, reviews will usually tend to be addressed directly to the reader. This is for obvious reasons. When you're reading a review, you want to know whether you as a person would enjoy a specific piece of media or type of food or whatever it might be. So addressing it directly to the reader will help you get straight to the point quicker, and that just helps everyone waste a lot less time. The writer of a review will tend to give their personal opinion with confidence and authority, immediately and passionately. Again, though a review is a formal type of text, it is still about someone's personal opinion, and that is what the reader is coming for. So you want to give that to them as quickly and as upfront as possible. The writers of reviews will always tend to give evidence to support their opinions. This is where the more formal tone comes in. Though you are giving a personal opinion, you can't just throw that out there without explaining it or at least supporting your argument. So there will usually be different facts or whatever injected into the review, and a part of that is referring to other work by the author or whatever of the specific thing that the reviewer is reviewing, to offer context and sound knowledgeable. Reviews will always focus on strengths and weaknesses, and they'll always aim to draw a conclusion that is useful to the reader. Alright, with reviews out of the way, let's move on to blogs. So blogs are written from lots of different locations for different purposes and audience. So oftentimes it'll be written towards not just a specific audience, but rather towards anyone who's interested. Blogs could be about a wide range of things. It could be a recipe, a review, a diary entry, or just purely informational. And based on that, the tone and the specific style of the text will change, which is why blogs are kind of a vague type of text. The word blog could mean a lot of different things. Blogs will tend to be written in first person and reflect personal ideas and beliefs, and the language is often informal and chatty, since again this is mainly just focusing on someone's subjective opinion. And oftentimes the person coming to the blog is there more for the person than the information that they're giving, though that isn't always true. Some blogs will just be purely informational, and then their tone will be more formal, but it really does just depend on the specific blog that is being written, so you'll have to see what's thrown at you on the day. Lastly, let's talk about diaries. So diary entries will always be written in first person. This is because they are a very direct form of a recount, and the main purpose of the writing is just to tell you about an event that has transpired. Because it is about events that have transpired, they will usually be written in the past tense. Generally, people who write diary entries will try to have paragraph breaks between specific events and ideas, just to have a bit of a structure going on. Also, what they write will be in chronological order. They will always include thoughts and feelings, so even though you are just writing what's happened, you will also write what you felt and what you thought about what was happening at the time. Also, diary entries will include emotive language and description, so the reader can really live themselves into the writing. And that's that. If you want this video in text format so you can study it without having to pause or whatever, as I've said many times before, it'll be the first link in the description. It'll take you right to the blog that I wrote for this specific video, so you can use that for whatever you need it. If you like this video, please give it a like. Also subscribe if you are interested in the conventions of AS level English specifically, or just conventions of English literature in general. I am really focusing and doubling down on conventions and linguistic elements right now, so if you want to see more of those types of videos, subscribe so that you'll see the next time I upload a video on this topic. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one, and good luck on your studying journey. that's the end of that. Now it's time for Terraria.